I'm currently running 40-mile weeks, as well as I've just started doing bodyweight sessions on a daily basis. So I do a lot of physical activity and I need to be making sure I'm getting the nutrition I need. And that's why today I want to share with you guys what kind of foods I eat and how much I'm really spending, because I'm on a student budget. I'm in college, and it doesn't help that I'm also studying abroad for a semester in Germany. So I really just want to show you guys what I'm eating on a student budget and just really what exactly am I buying and why am I buying it. Made it to the store. Don't know how good the audio is going to be. Very busy here. They don't have chicken. I'm going to go get the rest of the stuff and I'll come. Well, I was hoping to film more than I did of that shopping haul, but it was very busy today and ended up running out of space in my bags to carry my stuff. So the bananas and bread I'm carrying myself. But now I gotta take the bus back to my apartment and I will see you guys back there. And then that's where I'll go through everything that I bought. Back at the apartment and grocery haul is complete. Here is all of the groceries. And first off, biggest thing is that they were out of chicken, which, well, at first I thought they were just out of full chicken, because normally I get them in big kilogram packages. Then I saw these, 400 grams. All right, I'll just get 5 of those. Turns out that ain't a chicken on the front, that's a turkey, but I guess it is what it is. 200 kilogram or 2,000 grams of turkey, so 2 kilograms of turkey. So that's my main dinners during the week. And then my late night snacks go with the honey wheat cereal, 1,500 grams of that, and then some milk to go with it. What is this? 2 liters of milk I got. And then love me some corn waffles before runs. Normally put peanut butter on the corn waffles. Eggs, because that's what my lunches are. And once classes start, that'll be my breakfast instead, because I'll be at school for lunch. And then that's where these come in. God, how big are these packages? 1,500 grams of oats, because I'm going to start making overnight oats for, those will be my lunches when I'm at school. And to go with the oats, I've got the Greek yogurt to go with it. Would have liked to get just a big package of this, but they didn't have them in stock anymore. So I just got 2. How much is this? These are 600 grams per container. Well, there's 4 containers that add up to 600 grams. So I got 1,200 grams total. Bread. I just like bread. Cheese, would prefer cheddar, but they don't have cheddar here in Germany, so I'll go with mozzarella. Burger sauce to go with my, well, this week will be turkey, but normally my chicken, which I put on wraps with cheese. So now I'll have that burger sauce. And then a little bit more chopped bacon, which the chopped bacon and this heavy cream is for a dish that I was going to make tonight, but I'm going to make that dish tomorrow night, because tonight I'm going to a dinner at a colleague's house. So yeah, that dinner I'm gonna show that dinner later in the video. So stay tuned for that, because each weekend I make a dish that takes a little bit more time. I have to actually go and get certain ingredients just for that meal. And I made this meal 2 weeks ago and it was very good, so I'm making it again. But anyways, the rest of the stuff I got, just a bunch of onions, because I like that with my eggs, but also the meal I'm making tomorrow night needs onions. And then bananas. Can't go wrong with bananas. Great pre-workout snack / meal. So probably have a banana with corn waffles, which the corn waffles, again, will have peanut butter. My good friend told me to try out, he's been to Germany before. He told me to try out these chocolate bars. So figured I would get one of those chocolate bars to try those. Oh, and then this. Some chocolate chips. These are the healthiest chocolate chips that they sold. Those I'm gonna put with my overnight oats, which again, that later in this video, I'll show what those overnight oats look like. But I've never made them before. But yeah, that's everything I bought. I got the receipt here. What did it turn out to be in total? In total, it was 70 euros, which right here will be whatever the US dollars conversion is of that. And honestly, that's pretty good. So what, it's probably what, $75, $80 US dollars. That's not bad at all. This will last me about a week and a half, or it should at least, especially since I got some leftovers yet in the fridge, which I'll finish up this weekend. I've got some chicken left, shredded chicken. I've got one more meal of eggs to go, which I have 3 eggs per meal. And then this is just butter. But, so I got 3 more eggs. There's a little bit more cheese left. And yeah, I really needed to restock because I was out of cereal, almost out of peanut butter, out of milk. But yeah, so that's the grocery haul. And I guess we'll jump to tomorrow night's meal. That it's a really good meal, and obviously with all these groceries, it's not too expensive to make for being on a college student budget. So see you tomorrow night for that meal. Take that back. We're actually gonna jump to me making the overnight oats first, and then go to tomorrow night's dinner, because that's the order of events that's gonna happen. I'm gonna make those overnight oats for the week first. So we'll jump to that right now. Alrighty, about to start making my overnight oats. I'm gonna only make 4 servings. I've only got 4 of these dishes, which is fine, because I'm eating these, or will be eating these, when I'm at school for lunch, and I only have classes 4 days out of the week, so I only need 4 dishes, so it works out perfectly. And I got all the ingredients right here. I mean, you can kind of see the ingredients, but got all the ingredients I'll need right here. And yeah, I'm gonna jump right into this. I'm gonna make each one at the same time. Alrighty, there's all the oats. Now, I bought 3 of these bags, which turns out is way too much for what I need for 1 week. So I have 2 extra because there's still a good amount of oats left in here. But this will just have a lot of extra oats until I use it all up. But now, 1 serving of protein for each dish, and then 120 milliliters of milk. And then comes the yogurt, which it calls for 80 grams of yogurt. And each one of these packages is 150 grams of yogurt. So I'm just gonna use half of this dish for one, and the other half for another, which will be about 75 grams of yogurt for each. Alrighty, that's all the yogurt, and now it's time to mix each of these up. So all 4 of the dishes are mixed up. I guess I could just grab the camera and show you what these look like. that's what they look like so far. And then obviously once you put it in the fridge, should thicken up a little bit. But I will say that they smell just like, what were those little bottles of stuff called that you'd have in your lunches? The Danimals, what were they, like yogurt drinks? Whatever. I never had them when I was a kid. My family couldn't buy those, but that's what they smell like. I remember people having them at the lunch table. That's what this smells like because of the yogurt and the protein. And I think I forgot to mention this whole video, it is Greek yogurt that I bought. Not just normal yogurt, Greek yogurt. But now we're going to put in 50 grams of banana, which is just half of one of these bananas. So I'm gonna slice these up. Bananas are divvied up. Now 15 grams of peanut butter, which is ready. My camera died while doing the peanut butter, but we're gonna finish this on my phone because there's not much left. So after the 15 grams of peanut butter in each of the dishes, then it was just 10 grams of chocolate chips, which is a little less than a tablespoon. So this is the final result of the dishes. So now that these are done, I'm gonna throw these 4 into the fridge. And then I gotta clean up this mess that I made here. I think there's a bunch of milk up, yeah. So I'm gonna clean up this mess, and I'm not gonna eat one of these today. I'm just going to wait till tomorrow because they need to be in the fridge, and I made them for during the week. So now I'm gonna make the dinner, but I'm gonna do that tonight, a little later. But that's that dinner I was talking about. It's gonna be a creamy French onion pasta. So I've had it before, but it's really good. So we're gonna jump to that. Almost forgot to say that I don't know what the macros are of each serving yet, but for you guys, it's right here, somewhere on the screen. I'll figure it out a little later, but these are the macros for a serving of these overnight oats. Just wanted to give that to you guys before I forgot. And here you go. Now I'm gonna go make that pasta. Totally forgot to record me making dinner, but just finished eating. But I do have, obviously I have a lot left. It's not warm, but so this is what I made. Oh, you can't see. It's a creamy French onion pasta. Don't know the macros, and there's so many ingredients that I'm not gonna figure out the macros. So, but yeah, lots of onion. There's pancetta, which is pretty much just diced bacon, noodles, beef broth, and yeah, it's very good. I've made it once before and made it again because it was so good. I have to clean this up now. I got a mess here. So I'm gonna clean this up, and then I'll actually probably see you guys tomorrow, where I'm gonna talk about just some of the other meals that I eat on a regular basis. Mainly like my normal weekday dinners, lunch, and breakfast. Because obviously those are more consistent, where a meal like tonight, that's kind of on the weekends. I try to shoot for one meal that is unique. But yeah, see you guys tomorrow after I clean this up, get some rest. Ready. Like I said, I want to now talk about the meals, the normal meals that I eat on any given day, during the week, and just in general what I normally eat. And it's 5 different meals, and it starts off right in the morning before my run. I mean, it's pretty small to call it a meal, but it's just, I normally will just eat a banana with some corn waffles, and the corn waffles, it'll be 2 corn waffles with peanut butter in between them, eaten like a sandwich with the banana.
And that's just to get some carbs into my body and ready to go, so I have energy on my run, so I don't end up, getting 3 miles into the run and it's like, oh, I have no energy left for the last 2, 3, 5, 6, however many miles left. This is especially important for, longer runs. Meal number 2 is breakfast, and that's eggs. And normally what I would do is eat scrambled eggs on a burrito, but I've actually kind of switched that up, just one, so I don't have to buy as many burrito wraps, but also because I just wanted to switch up how I cook it. So I cook up 3 fried eggs, and then I have 2 pieces of white toast with butter and peanut butter on it, and then put the eggs with a little bit of cheese on top of the toast. And it's a phenomenal breakfast, good variety of proteins from the eggs. Not a lot of protein, but some proteins from the eggs, and then some nice carbs from the toast and the peanut butter, and then a little bit of fats also from the peanut butter, but from the cheese as well. And just a nice variety of micronutrients or macronutrients. And then for meal number 2, lunch, and this is planning for when I'm going to be at school and I just need to be able to have something on the go. That is the overnight oats that I made earlier in the video. Obviously, I talked about the macros for that meal, and it's just a good amount of calories, protein, good meal overall across the board. And then for dinner, I typically have, unless I have leftovers from the weekend, my dinners are always chicken burritos, and this is just, usually it's around 250 grams of chicken breast on a burrito wrap with some cheese. And actually, I've started putting the burger sauce that I bought earlier in the video. I had that for dinner last night. And I forgot to say that this clip is being recorded 2 days after that pasta dinner that I made, because yesterday I ended up going on a big 9-mile hike with a group of people, and it took all day and I got back late, so I didn't record. But I had the overnight oats for lunch while on that hike, and they taste amazing and they work perfect for a meal on the go. So I forgot to say that, but that is actually very important. So the chicken burrito with the chicken, cheese, and now the burger sauce, I mean, it's a phenomenal source of protein. I mean, massive amounts of protein with the 250 grams of chicken. And even the wraps, for some reason, have decent amount of protein in it. But either way, that's my main source of protein. Obviously, each other meal has a little bit of protein worked into it, but that chicken burrito has large amounts of protein. And then for my 5th meal, it's just like a late night snack. It's just a bowl of cereal, and I love honey wheats. They're pretty much just honey smacks, but they're called honey wheats here in Germany. But they are phenomenal for carbs. It's kind of like a small mini carb load the night before any day I have a run. So like last night, I had a bowl of cereal, bowl of honey wheats, and that was like an hour before I went to bed, and then I went and did a run first thing in the morning. So it's a way to have carbs already in my body when I wake up in the morning for a run, and then also that pre-run meal also get another fresh set of carbs in my body as well. And that's the main reason for that late night snack bowl of cereal. And those are the 5 meals I eat on a normal day. And like I said, usually my normal day is just weekday and any weekend that I don't make any special meals. With all those meals out of the way and the shopping haul done, or the grocery haul done. That's really the value I wanted to bring in this video. But before I go, I want to quick remind everyone that I'm still working with First Form, and I'm actually getting a shipment of new First Form apparel that I'm really excited to get and then share with you guys, because so far I love their fitness apparel and lifestyle apparel really too. It's great for both fitness and lifestyle. And then the only other thing is that stay tuned for weekly long form content that I'm trying to bring as much value to you guys as a student athlete studying abroad in Germany. So if you like the content and if you made it to the end of this video, I'd greatly appreciate it if you went down and hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any new content. But that's all I got. Thank you for watching. Peace.